Hi, I'm Sypheng.Junior, and today I'll be talking about my personal narrative abstract. The first part will be motivation and problem statement. So, what do I want to do after high school? I have many goals and aspirations after high school. After high school, I want to attend the University of Toronto to study biology and will most likely go to medical school and will attend medical school at the University of Toronto as well. In the future, I would like to have a steady job and a job that I thoroughly enjoy and have a genuine interest in. The next part will be what are my education goals and career goals, how I'll achieve them. Just like everyone else, I want to attend university at a top university like Harvard or Princeton, but I know I won't be able to make those universities, so I'm looking to go to the University of Toronto instead. There are many other great universities such as Carleton University or McGill, but I'm not interested in those right now. But I will do my research and find the one that would perfectly suit me. Knowing what my future goals are, I will have to put in a lot of hard work and dedication and work hard for the final 3 years of high school so I can have a better chance of attending the university of my choice. I will also need to talk to my guidance counselor to see what subjects I should take for those remaining years so I can get to the place I want to be. In order for me to attend those universities, I will have to do my research. Where in order for me to choose the best university, I would have to do my research, go to those universities, or talk to people that have attended those universities before. So after I finish my undergraduate program, I want to go and become a surgeon, which requires me to go to medical school and work as a resident after the medical school. This process will take at least 6 years and I will need to be patient and willing to put in the long hours needed to be successful both in medical school and after. I would definitely have to have the determination and work hard to achieve all my goals. So why do I want to achieve these particular goals? The health industry has always been an area of work that has interested me. Being a doctor has been something my family wanted me to be for a long time. Since I have a lot of old family members that have medical issues such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol, it would be good for someone in the family to be a doctor. However, uh, sorry, uh, I like how there are expectations of me being a doctor, and that's what I want to be in the future. Someday, being able to help my family not just financially, but in a way that could possibly save their life or benefit their life in a great way is a great reason for me to pursue this career. That's my motivation and the reason I want to become a doctor and achieve these goals. So the next part will be methods, procedure, and approach. So how did I decide on what I want to do and where I want to go? My whole life, I've always loved to help people and do things that would make other people happy. At first, I didn't think that being a surgeon would be something that I wanted to do, but after doing the research and talking to people, I started to gain interest and found out that the job would suit me pretty well. So now I'm pretty sure that being a doctor or surgeon would be something that I want to do. Family has always been a big influence in my life, both personally and education or career wise. So my family wants me to be a surgeon or doctor so I can have the ability to help other people and help my family members as well. So my two favorite subjects in school are science and math, and these two subjects are very involved in medical jobs, making it that much more interesting for me. Overall, my love for helping people, science, math, and being at the job that my family supports is really enough for me to go into that job. So how do my learning skills and work habits guide my research? Learning more about my learning skills and working habits help my research job in not only in the medical sector, but also throughout. And it helped me figure out what option would be best for me. Some of my learning skills and working habits include good organizational ability, having good decision making, good communication skills, and great attention to detail. These skills and habits are perfect for some careers, but lacking for others. So I was able to narrow it down to just a few careers. When I was researching career options, I would often refer back to my learning skills and working working habits to ensure that my traits match the job description. Knowing what my strengths and weaknesses are is really helpful when deciding on career choices when I was researching these jobs. So what self-assessments did I do to determine what career goals were best for me? I would do some personality quizzes to find out about my learning type and what parts of those jobs I'm strong in. So knowing these things allowed me to set proper goals for myself and that are sustainable and reachable. I also did quizzes that found out what job suited me so I could get more like another opinion, if you would say, about what jobs would suit me. So, sorry, this is what this tells me what aspects of the job I'm strong in, allowing me to set good career goals and help me improve efficiently. How do my strengths, level of resiliency, and interest determine my pathway choices? Knowing about my strengths, level of resiliency, and interest helped me figure out if jobs were suitable for me or not. It showed me if my strengths were enough for the job, or some of the jobs that I was interested in weren't good for me because my abilities were lacking and my strengths weren't enough to be successful in that job. My level of resiliency after doing self-assessments, I found that were above average. And I found out that I could have other possible career choices or options. So after researching jobs that suit my ability, I found out that being a surgeon is suits my strengths and my strengths and abilities. I If my level of resiliency were to be lower, I couldn't be a surgeon because there are many emotional times throughout the day. So I find it important to know those things earlier rather than later, so you could prepare for your job. So knowing my strengths, level of resiliency, and interests really helps me make the right decisions of what career I should pursue. What did I actually do to find out more about myself as well as my future aspirations? I would do personality tests that would tell me about my learning style, strengths, career options, and doing the assignments and a little more research also helped me learn a little bit more about myself. After doing this, I got much better at understanding my abilities and more about myself in general. So now I could plan the road ahead and do things that would suit my learning style. So the next part will be results, findings, and product. As a result of completing the above procedure, what did I learn about myself and how do I use this to guide me in my individual pathway plan? Throughout this course, I've learned so much about myself. I've learned about my personal strengths, learning styles, my motivations, and how I could guide myself in the right direction. For example, I've learned that I'm a great team worker because I'm open-minded, respectful of others, and I'm able to provide the support for other members of the groups. I also learned that I'm a speedy, efficient worker who works well under pressure, which allows me to multitask to a certain degree. Additionally, I've learned about the resources and things that would help me to get another get to the next step of success, such as my allies and other things I could use for support when I'm struggling. Learning all of these things has Learning all of these things has helped me in deciding on a possible career and what options would make me happy. Throughout this course, I have learned so much about myself, and finally, I'm confident of what I'm, I'm confident I have a good idea of what I want to do in the future. So, conclusions and implications. Ultimately, what are the results of my findings in relation to the problem statement in step 1? So, knowing about myself and my learning skills, work habits, strengths, and skills are essential for me to achieve my goals. I find it critical to know these things because then I can figure out my weaknesses, then I can improve on those and help me succeed and as I work towards my goals. However, it is extremely likely that I would run into obstacles that would slow me down, and I need to do all I can to overcome those obstacles and prevent the obstacles in the first place. For example, if I still have 3 years left of high school, and during those 3 years, if I lose interest in becoming a surgeon and I only chose courses or subjects that would benefit being a surgeon, I wouldn't be in a good place. So now I choose courses that have different opportunities, such as business or arts. And at the moment, I think I'm on the right track to achieving my goals, and I'm well equipped with my personal skills and desires, as well as allies and supports that I could use if I run into any obstacles in the future. So that's the presentation. Thank you for listening and have a good day.